What is up, guys? It's the BX Gamer here, and you may be wondering why Call of Duty Zombies is on the screen right now. Well, if you've read the title, you know that I'm carrying on with the series I started quite a while ago now, where we kind of talk about what games could BioShock work with, and what would be interesting for the next game to kind of do as a bonus little mode. And today, I'm talking about if BioShock was a COD Zombies like mode, where it was kind of like a co-op round based mode that you can just play endlessly. Now BioShock 2 kind of hit this point with the DLC Protector trials that came out after its release, and that involved defending a little sister from waves of splicers. I didn't play that much, to be honest, because I thought that was my least favourite part of BioShock 2, is just protecting the little sisters. But I was thinking, if it was more of a defend yourself from rounds of splicers, just endless waves of splicers coming at you, as well as maybe bosses like other big daddies, the big sisters, the brute splicers, just kind of stuff like that. And then the maps could be set in Rapture, different buildings in Rapture, different areas in Rapture, and I think that'd be really damn cool. This way, although the Protector trials in BioShock 2 did kind of add a bit of a challenge to the game and a different aspect of gameplay as a total to the whole of the BioShock franchise, I think that it just didn't have that replayability that something like a round-based endless wave kind of splicer game like COD Zombies could do. Like, honestly, I can just play COD Zombies like 24/7. It's just a simple little thing that you can jump into. You don't have to take it too seriously. You can just play however long you want, and if you want to be competitive with your friends, you can challenge them to get to a higher round than you. And I just think it's an awesome aspect to gameplay that you may not usually get. Also, if you didn't know, COD Zombies has a really in-depth story, which, you know, obviously with the BioShock series, that also is very story-rich. And so with this mode, they could also add little Easter eggs into the gameplay, so you can do challenges and stuff, and then you can learn more about the world of Rapture and stuff like that. I think this is definitely something I could see in BioShock, because they carried it on with BioShock Infinite, as they added the Clash in the Clouds DLC after release as well. In Clash of the Clouds, the player had to complete 60 challenges across 4 different maps, and each of them had 15 waves to each. And that's kind of where the wave gameplay links in with COD. And also, with each wave, it obviously got more difficult. I think Clash in the Clouds was a lot more successful with making the gameplay more replayable compared to BioShock 2, as it just made it more interesting than just defending a little sister. Because, you know, it had a unique scoring system, so for every different kind of kill you did, and different strikes and vigor combos and stuff like that you'd get different scores and stuff, and that added an extra competitive aspect to the gameplay, and so you could basically challenge your friends to do something better than you, and I think that made it a lot better in the replayability aspect. And so I think with each game that's done this, I think it's leaning more and more towards this COD Zombies kind of infinite wave based thing, and I think this is something really cool that we could see in the next BioShock. If they aren't making the next BioShock game, I'll be super surprised, because they've said multiple times in the past that they will definitely make another one, and it's a permanent franchise for 2K. And also, they've been hiring a lot of people that have worked on BioShocks in the past, or have worked on first-person shooters in the past. For example, Michael Condrey, who actually worked at Sledgehammer Games, he now works at a new 2K studio that they haven't announced what they're working on yet. But I definitely think that studio is working on BioShock 4, BioShock 3, or BioShock Parkside. however you want to say it, it doesn't really matter. Now, as I did with the BioShock and Civ video, I've got a little picture of a concept that I've made that could be for a BioShock and Zombies. So here it is on the screen now. As you can see, I haven't done much to it, but in the top right, you can see that that'll be your round number, you know, the amount of rounds you got remaining. At the bottom it'll say how many enemies are remaining. It doesn't really have this on COD Zombies, but a lot of modded maps do, and I think it's a nice feature that would work in BioShock. And also on the bottom left you can see all of the plasmids and vigors and stuff like that, and I think that'd be cool to have. Like in COD Zombies you have perk machines like Juggernog, Quick Revive, Double Tap, all of them lot. I think it would be cool to implement that kind of system into BioShock Survival Mode, I'm gonna call it. I don't know whether these would have separate machines like in COD Zombies, or if there was just one gathering garden machine every map where you could just go up to it and buy the perks or plasmids or whatever you want to call them that you want in your game. I think adding the BioShock plasmids would have a whole different kind of effect on the gameplay of this kind of survival mode. And as I said, I think the maps for this kind of mode could be different areas of Rapture and perhaps of like other games in the BioShock series like Columbia. If it is in a new location in the next BioShock, we could also have different areas of that as maps as well. So tell me what you guys think about this idea down in the comments below. Do you think this kind of thing added to BioShock would be good, or do you think they should completely focus on the single player aspect to the game? To be honest, I would rather have a completely amazing single player than them even touch another mode in the game. But if they're willing to do another game mode without sacrificing quality of story, then I think this would be a great addition to the series. I actually forgot to tell you guys about this ages ago now. If you've heard about me before, you know that I've talked about Insert Coin, a clothing company that has done BioShock clothes in the past, and hopefully they will do in the future as well. But they do a lot of different games clothing, and if you use the code BXGIC on their website when you go to order the clothes, you'll actually get 20% off of your purchase there. I wanted to get a code for this site because, you know, I've talked about it a lot, and I think it's something that you guys could get good use out of for these honestly amazing quality clothes. I've got the whole of the BioShock ones that they've done. This code lasts until the end of the year. It's one use per person and can't be applied to bundles, charity items or vouchers. And also make sure you go and follow me on Twitch because I really want to start streaming a lot more on there now. I'm going to try and get back to uploading because I know I haven't been uploading for a while because I've been quite busy now, but I'll try and get back into it. So make sure to subscribe for future uploads. I've got a few coming up in the coming days, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss those. Also, leave a like on the video and tell me what other kind of games you could see BioShock kind of being, and I'll make sure to make a video on it. Also, if you're interested as well, I've got a Discord now where it will keep you up to date on the videos and streams that I do, and also you guys can chat about BioShock or other games, or you can post screenshots or video ideas, whatever you want in there, so make sure to click the link in the description if you want to join that. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and see you in the next video.